Well, it's that time of year again. Halloween is just a couple of weeks away, and the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular is open for season. It's a fun family event that's going on throughout the month of October. And Michaela joins us live from Roger Williams Park Zoo this morning, where the event is being held. Hi, Michaela.
Hey there, Nika. That's right. We are here at the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular happening now through October 31st at Roger Williams Park Zoo. And if you're wondering how these go from gourd to gorgeous, here's a look at some of the artists' work. Check it out. It takes a lot to turn these ordinary pumpkins into the works of art that appear at the annual Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, something that John Reckner has been familiar with over the years.
In 1999, when we had the event here in Oxford, it was Library of Congress selected it as among one of the nation's local legacies. So that kind of gave us a little notoriety, and Zoo got in communication with us.
Since 2001, the Jack-O-Lanterns have been lighting up the zoo.
We want to mystify people, and that's what our intent is, that we can put on a good family show for all ages. Doesn't matter if you're 90 or 3 years old.
The Big Mac pumpkins that are used come all the way from Dutch, Pennsylvania, and are delivered by the truckload. They weigh between 100 and 1,600 pounds and make the round trip to Oxford, Massachusetts because of their texture.
Unlike the traditional Halloween pumpkin, the Howden, that are very difficult to do any images on. They're like working in oak. So these are very soft skin pumpkin, and they're easy to work with.
With 24 years experience, John, along with a team of artists, sketch and carve the large gourds into masterpieces.
I found this image of a beautiful woman who's kind of gazing in awe at this angel, which is I believe a statue that's carved at Raphael's tomb.
Taking them from drab to fab in just a matter of hours.
Once we have our pumpkin well shaped, simple pen, ink pen, we do our sketches.
We have this saying here that says it's all in the carve. Your image is incredibly important, obviously, but once the pumpkin is actually carved, that's when the highlights and the light become part of the image and make the image three-dimensional.
A jack-o'-lantern can take anywhere from 4 hours to an entire day, depending on the size and detail of the piece, making for long hours in the workroom. And the crew that works day and night creating these works of art come from all different backgrounds and levels of experience.
Yeah, everybody does them pretty quickly, and I'm hoping to be able to get in like a couple a day, but you know, I'm still kind of learning and stuff like that.
I left, I moved away to Hawaii, and I came back for a little bit for a visit, and I met Kimby at an art exhibition I did with Mary Ann, and Kimby said, you gotta do the pumpkin show. I kept her number, I gave her a call, and that was in 2003. And I've been coming back ever since.
Even John's son and daughter have been working on pumpkins since they were young, and it shows. The road show's on a pumpkin, pretty cool. Unlike other works of art that are done on canvas, these works last about 2 weeks at most.
I think that's the best part, because having drawing and painting and sculpting, artist has to say like when to abandon it. And this way it's a little bit easier to let it go, because you know it's gonna rot.
But before it perishes, there's nothing like the moment of seeing your hard work lit up for the first time, like in this year's theme, Journey Around the World.
I think that's what makes our show unique, that we can bring some of these individuals and these landscapes to life with pumpkins.
And John Reckner tells us that with the weather and the amount of time that these pumpkins are out, not only are they making the originals, but they have to make duplicates of all of them that you see, so that way everyone gets the same experience. And again, the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular is happening now through October 31st. Coming up, we're going to be taking you inside and giving you a sneak peek of the trail. Back to you.